The anticipated launch of Falcon 9 tonight is canceled because of a launch pad issue. A crew of astronauts was supposed to take off and make their way to the International Space Station at 5:48 tonight. But around 45 minutes before the launch, officials said they are, quote, standing down because of an issue with the hydraulic system on the ground at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. The crew is made up of 4 crew members, and one of them is from Colorado. Nicole Ayers is a graduate of Woodland Park High School and the U.S. Air Force Academy. She and the 3 other crew members were supposed to be on the ISS for roughly 6 months. Officials say the next flight attempt could be as early as Thursday night. Sam Pena with Scripps News Group in Denver shares Nicole Ayers' story and how she's preparing for the big trip.
Here at the Museum of Nature and Science, they have a little bit of a mock-up of exactly where Nicole is going to be living. So let's talk a little bit about her life. She's going to be eating on a food packet such as this. These are items that are allowed to be reheated, and some of them have actually been in space and are on loan or donated by NASA. They tend to keep all the food inside of these little pockets over here. Again, you can see some of these items that have actually been in space and used by other Colorado astronauts like Jessica Watkins. And of course, these are the living quarters that Nicole is going to be in as well. Very cramped, but also something she's going to have to get used to for sure. There's no gravity, obviously, up in space as they're making that flight, so they're going to have to lock onto these little bars. Some of them, of course, are on the ceiling as well. And finally, when you look up, you can see some of those items, again, donated by NASA or on loan from NASA, that have actually been in space. This is an amazing environment they've curated here at the Museum of Nature and Science, giving us a little bit of a glimpse of the life that Nicole Ayers is going to be living. And she says while she's in space, she's still going to be thinking about home.
As a child, I always had an affinity for the sky and flying and for space. And then growing up right there in Colorado next to the Air Force Academy during the shuttle era, when I learned you could fly the shuttle, I was like, oh, sold. That's what I want to do. I want to be a pilot in the Air Force. And the Air Force Academy right there with the Thunderbirds flying over every year was just a natural decision for me.
Nicole might not be the first Colorado astronaut to make it into space, or even the first Colorado woman to make it into space, but she still has made a number of milestones. For example, she was one of the first women to ever fly the F-22, and she was the first woman to lead an all-female team of F-22 Raptor pilots into combat back when she served in Syria and Iraq. So we're wishing her the best of luck. Reporting in Denver, I'm Sam Pena, Scripps News Group.